I thought I'd do a little review of my DR trimmer mower. I've got the lowest end one, the Pilot. Right now I have strings on it. These strings have been run for, I don't know, about half an hour. So they're getting a little chewed up. And I'm not going to film myself using it because I'm not that good with filming. But that little patch right there to the left of that spruce, I'm going to cut that out. And then I'm going to put on some cutting blades and maybe attack some of this brush that's like sticks. And I'll see how that goes. Alright, so as you can see, it did a really nice job. Look at all that was wiped out, and then I went down this little road a little bit. But when it comes to the stemmier stuff, let's see, try to find one that it tries, but it just can't get it. So I did just a little bit here and there. Still pretty much full length string. So I had to run back over to the house because I forgot to bring my screwdriver over. But these are the blades. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to put that on and then give it a try and show you what it does. Alrighty, here's the last video. That's what the blades look like on. It's a fairly simple process. There's a bolt down there, and I think what I'll do, I'm going to consolidate everything that I use for this mower in one place and write on the box 9/16, so it'll make it easier to grab what I need. You also need a long Phillips screwdriver to do it, and basically these are a bunch of plates. These are all these are all individual. You take the bottom one off and you put this thing on instead, and then you put this bottom with this plate and the blades. The kit comes with extra blades. So I'm going to these are the pieces I need to go back to string mowing. Put them in there. Put that in there. I don't have a pen out here, so I can't write on there now, but I'll write later. I'm going to mow a little bit more tomorrow, and then I'll clean this all up. But yeah, I'll show you what I did. It's kind of a slow process. It doesn't work real fast. But, so I mowed a bunch of, you can see some of the sticks laying here. This stuff down. And I mowed a little bit over by the well. So this is one of the issues with this area. See that thing right there? So this whole area, a friend of my ex's decided that they would cut all the brush out for me, which sounded really nice, but being stoners that they are, they had this really good idea that they would leave like 6-inch tall stumps from the tag alder, so that as the tag alder grew, I could train it to make corkscrews and make canes out of them and sell them. So as you're walking around, there's these constant trippy things, and some of them are quite large, so it's kind of an issue when the blades hit them. But I don't know if you can see that white right there. That's rope lights. So that's fencing right there. I just have this whole big area fenced in. That's my fire pit. And I still need to fence that area. The chicken coop is going to go there. The goats will go there. My gardens are over there. But I mowed a little bit. So you can see this stuff right here. That's what I mowed out of. There, you can see it all laying on the ground. So this is just a little archway going into the garden. My well is right here, so I've mowed all around the well so it's easier to get to. It was like a jungle in here. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's a slow process. You have to move in really slow and let the blades hit the stem a couple of times for a clean cut. I'm trying to find one of those bigger. There's one right there. And some of them are sticking up quite far. That makes it treacherous when you're walking through here, or especially if you're trying to drag fencing, cattle panel or something, and it's getting stuck on all these little roots. But I figure I have two options. I could either hire somebody with a dozer to come and just doze it, but I'm worried about disturbing the root around all these beautiful sugar maples. So I don't want to do that. There's my used to have this set up here and it collapsed. I haven't gotten rid of it because I want to take the Sawzall and cut those extending legs off and keep them for a project I have in mind. But yeah, I've cleaned up quite a bit around here with that little mower. All in all, I'm really happy with it. The one other thing I got that I won't try out this year, but next year, it's a beaver blade. So it's basically a circular blade. It's about, I don't know, 10 inches maybe. And around the perimeter of it is a chain, a cutting chain, like a chainsaw chain. And so you put that on and you can cut up to 3-inch saplings with it. And so I figure if I use that on the bigger stuff and then go in with them blades and clean up the smaller stuff and then just use the strings to keep it mowed. I don't want a manicured lawn. I want a woodsy, wild looking thing, you know. So this really works well for that. I had one at my farm. I used it for cleaning up the pasture. So I mowed the sides of the driveway a couple weeks ago when I first brought the mower here. And yeah, it works really nice. There's a little bit I did here. In my absence, everything's gotten so overgrown. And another thing too is there is some debris laying around. Like I kicked up that binder, that purple binder, when I was mowing right here. So this stuff is kind of deceiving. Doesn't look that big, but it's kind of hard to mow. So I want to get that. But I think what it's going to take is I'm going to have to take it section at a time, check for debris, get all the debris out, and then work in each section, get it done before I move on to the next. I have a tendency to want to do the whole thing in one shot, but it's not going to happen. Oh, I said that last section would be the last section. But I'm back in the house. I thought I'd quick show you that beaver blade. I guess it's a 12-inch. But yeah, see, it's got a chain, cutting chain. And it's a little pricey, but yeah, it cuts brush and trees up to 3-inch thick. And then it came with all the stuff you need to install it. I haven't really looked at yet. Sharpening file. And then it has its own manual. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that and this. She was in the shack while I was out trimming, so she's pretty happy I'm back. Huh, little girl. Yes. You tell her.